Patents are made to protect your ideas, to protect those artifacts or machines, inventions that are part of your idea, of what you have. And obviously, you can sue anyone if they actually infringe in some ideas that you have already patented. But what if you're making these patents just for suing everyone?
Hey guys, this is G1 Side Smash, former editor of the ScrewTech magazine, current co-host of the G1 produced show Cinemattack, and a very, very proud member of the G1 Nation. You're watching The Viewer.
Hello Internet, I hope you have an awesome day. My name is Yardo Magia, also known as Hybrid Brain, and I welcome you again to this safe zone where we talk about opinions, analyze news, and see what's going on around the entertainment, gaming, or anything that I actually find interesting. So, I saw on the news, or at least read on the news on the internet, that Nintendo once again is getting a lawsuit. Is getting sued because they infringe a patent by, I forgot the name of the company, Secure Access company, that basically is saying that the Wii U is infringing one of their patents. Now, if you remember previously, they were also sued because of the 3DS and unfortunately lost that one, making it that they have to pay at least 1.82% of whatever they have been selling around the world with the 3DS. And that's a really big down on the company. But I think it's less than a year that this that lawsuit happened. Now they're getting the lawsuit because of the Wii U, because of a patent they had on that place. And I don't want to quote this because it's basically the patent says that it's a computer providing multiple displays capabilities where the display present the current document and other displays may show through display and previous opened document. So, in a nutshell, I'll put all the links and everything if you want to read the whole thing about it. But basically what it's saying is that the remote play or whatever Nintendo's technology on the Wii U for streaming your content on the tablet, let's call it tablet or tablet controller, it's infringing the patent. So there's been a lot of questions about this, saying that if Nintendo is at fault on this, or if they even knew about this kind of patent that it was filed about it 14 years ago, filed on February 28, 2000, and it was published 3 years later on 2003. So here's a problem with that company. They have discovered that they also have other patents that are similar to the universal TV controllers that normally DirecTV or other TV or cable companies use also. So the big problem here is that apparently the key component is that the simultaneous streaming of content on the tablet, it's what it's infringing the patent. That this computer algorithm is what it's making it that infringed by Nintendo gets into the suit. My question here is that they're using the word computer on this, and although we can try and argue that the console might be a computer, it is a graphical computer that is designed to compute more inputs into a graphics than doing personal work. And if we go by definition, and I also have it here, it is defined, a computer, it's an electronic device for storing and processing data, typically in binary form according to instructions given to it in a variant program. Yes, you may argue that it's a computer or anything, but the console itself is not basically a personal computer. And normally when you go to a computer or check out its sentiments or what it's related to it, it's always about a personal computer, desktops, notebooks. Do tablets appear there? No, apparently they don't even appear there. Ultrabooks, desktops. And that's what a computer is. That's the basic definition of a computer. But they're just going against Nintendo to either win this in a legal way or not. And again, there's the dividing line is that if Nintendo actually broke this knowing the patent, or if they're actually creating this new technology without knowing about this patent. And it's kind of hard to try to find a real patent at this time because everyone has been feeling a lot of stuff lately, and it's understandable they want to protect their integrity or their ideas. But there's also another how can I call it, like idea or a list that maybe this company is making some kind of conspiracy, or companies are now trying to do this kind of conspiracy with the patents, because they're filing patents from these technologies years apart, and maybe just waiting for that company to come up with that idea. Because let's be honest, I think sometimes ideas might be similar to anyone else, that maybe they were thinking about making a hoverboard, making a flying car, or making a flying, I don't know, flying saucer or something like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody has already patented the whole thing, and whenever somebody was gonna do the real thing, is gonna get sued. But if we go before that, or even looking now in the present, that patent, it's really screwing up a lot of people in this time, because if they win this case, they can actually go against PlayStation or even DirecTV or any kind of company that's making that kind of instant streaming on your devices. Are tablets also gonna be like in the definition they're a computer? Because I use tablets. I use a tablet right now for streaming what I'm doing at this time, or even I use some kind of programs, or there are programs designed for streaming what you're doing on your computer, on your video devices, or even tablet to tablet. So where does this patent actually falls down into seeing or dividing what, if you're infringing it or not? And if they win, they're basically screwing over a lot of people on this. Now, the kicker of this lawsuit here is also that they're going against the retailers like GameStop, Amazon, Best Buy, because they're selling this product without their permission. And I think it's kind of going a little bit further into what they actually had to fight for, because what are the retailers? They don't have like the huge influence on the console. What I mean by that is that they are never part of taking like what the Nintendo Wii U had to be done, how they had to be modified. It even has like a Best Buy sticker or print into the console. Like, retailers have nothing to do with it. So here's the thing: is Nintendo actually breaking the law with the patent, or they're like the biggest patent trolls in history, or there's companies actually starting to do this kind of trolling and taking money or advantage of these people that are actually creating, that they have the resources and creating this kind of technology that they thought it was going to work 10 or 15 years ago. So unless they discover that the patent was not even used, or there was no kind of trying to even make the content, or they just fill it out for having it there and making dust, I think maybe Nintendo will if they play the cards well, they can actually win. So what do you guys think? What do you think about this? Do you think that Nintendo actually broke the patents on this, infringed the patents of this company? Or do you think that a lot of companies, or whoever is actually making these patents and all, are waiting for trolling everyone and just get a little bit of money from that? Since they don't have the resources, they cannot create that, and everyone can patent it, apparently anything. But here's a kicker: if you sometimes don't patent your stuff, good stuff happens. Tesla, the internet was able to be born, but obviously, if it wasn't because of that, maybe a lot of technological advances will happen. But still, this is the present, and now Nintendo is on another lawsuit. So come and discuss, video response. We'll be talking about it next time. I'm Gerardo Medea, also known as Hyperbrain. See you guys next episode.